Every single person needs to know this. There are two occupants in our hearts and minds. Call it a good inclination and a bad inclination. Call it good and evil. Rabbi Nachman says they're the good thoughts and the bad thoughts. And they are in a wrestling match whether we like it or not. And so once we identify that, there's two people in the cockpit trying to fly that plane called your life. And when we recognize that, suddenly there's a third person appears right up here above your head. That's the greater soul, the external intellect that guides the inner intellect. And this is how it is described in Kabbalah. But what's important really is how we live with it. And how do we live with it? Did you have a good thought and you wake up in the morning and you want to do something good, and next thing you know, a negative thought jumps in, says, no, let's go do this. And the same thing, we can say something really good to somebody and then all of a sudden say the wrong thing. Because they're wrestling for the control of our mind. And without getting conspiratorial, we've got to control ourselves before we worry about controlling the world. But once you recognize that there are these two pilots trying to take over the aircraft, you become the third pilot. Your higher self enters the picture. And that's the power of free choice. And that's the divine spark that every being has on this planet. And when we all recognize that, what a planet it's going to be. God bless. Have a great day.